Hello, YouTube fam. How y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, the channel where I rant and I review. Fam, you know what? So far, it's been a buyer's market. Far as toys so far, and it's been a flourishing time for collectors. You know, if you don't have Target, Ross, Burlington, you know, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and all of these Ollie's around you, you know, a lot of people been getting deals off of eBay. Now, you know, someone pointed all that out to me, like, you think paying $20 is high? You know, they don't have these in our area. So, you know, me paying 20 opposed to 25, and I got free shipping on top of it, all I'm paying is tax. That's a deal. You know what? See, right now, as buyers, what we need to do is focus more on things that's affordable and things that we could actually have in our collections. Now, my whole thing is don't wait forever, you know, and be like, I'm gonna wait till it go on clearance or hit the dollar stores or the clearance stores. Now, think about it. A lot of people complain about, you know, Ollie's and Ross don't have the trouble bubble. Why the hell would they have the trouble bubble? Why would you have something that just hit the market? Think about it. Stalker, Tomax and Zaymont, those been out for a while. Trouble Bubble just came out. You can't expect things that just came out to be already liquidated. People still bad at stuff. See, that's what you're looking at. See, stuff that clogs up the back don't mean that it's garbage that's clogging up the back of Target and Walmart and other stores. It means that they couldn't move the stock. Maybe because they didn't have the man hours to move it. You know, a lot of stuff sits in the back, like at retail stores. Like, I used to work at a Osco. You know, they used to have trucks come almost every other day, man. You have pallet stacks galore. You couldn't get the product out because you didn't have enough of people to put it out. And plus, there was nowhere to put it once you get it out. You done put so much shit out there, and they just keep sending this shit. It's a cycle. So now you got back stock and you trying to figure out what the hell to do with this. So companies have came up with ways to liquidate this stuff. And that's the big thing. It's not because it didn't sell. It was nobody could get to it. That's what's happening. You know, that used to happen with AJ Wright and places like that, Marshalls and TJ Maxx. That still happens. During the pandemic, that couldn't happen because there was no way to liquidate stuff because other places were like, well, you know, we could sell our own shit. We could just cut y'all out for it. And that's what they were doing. Fam, see, this is where all of this comes into play. And we got to think about everything that's happening. It's not that it's happening for the wrong reasons. We're not paying attention to everything. And we're kind of getting in our feelings about shit, you know, making it seem like, oh man, see, you know, I need to focus a little bit more on this over here, focus a little bit more on that. Like I say, man, your focus, if your focus is on toys and video games, bro, you are in luck. You are in luck with shoes because shoes are like that too in certain areas. You can find some good deals on some gym shoes, man, and I'm serious. You can find good deals on video games. People been telling you that video games, the market, you done been priced out. No, it's not. Retro games are not as high as they used to be either. I'm just being honest. It's a buyer's market right now. You just got to pay attention and do your due diligence, man. You know, like I say, when you hear about them deals, get out there. You know, you don't have to be like, man, well, damn, they didn't have it. They just didn't have it. Check again one day. You know, maybe they have it another day. Man, like I say, I used to check stores so much, people be like, damn, I thought you worked here, big boy. I thought you worked here. I see you so much. I said, damn right. I said, if I'm looking for something, man, I'm going to keep on until I find what I'm looking for. And that's, you know, we clapping hands, chopping it up. And he like, man, I never heard it like that. I said, hell, that's how it got to be. If you looking for something, you supposed to look for it. What the hell you sitting there at home talking about, well, I can't find nothing. Guess what? You not gonna find it because you're not looking. Man, you know, I used to say a lot of stuff, man, and I had to pay attention to what the hell I was saying. I had to pay attention to what the hell I was doing. Man, you get out here and you understand that shit really requires your effort. Phone calls don't work no more because there's no people really to answer the phones anymore at a lot of these stores because they don't get the man hours. The stores are damn near going on the verge of shutting down, and you complaining that there's nobody to answer the phone. Motherfucker, I'm more worried about somebody ringing me up because I don't want to do self-checkout. Why the hell you over there telling me I should move faster and, I'm holding people up? I said, shit, you come over here and ring it up then. Lady looked at me and said, huh? I said, shit, if you got a problem with it, you ring it up. Then another customer was like, yeah, you moving too slow. I said, then you could come over here and start scanning this stuff. Her ass was looking at me like, well, I'm going to shut my ass up. I'm not playing with you. Shit, I haven't did anything out of order. I'm ringing at a good pace, and you over there complaining. It's 5 other machines open. What the hell are you talking to me for? I'm just being honest. These are things that we got to look at, man, as collectors, man. We get into these stores, man, our dollars count. Don't let nobody treat you like shit. If you don't like what nobody's saying to you, walk your ass back out. Now, I'm going to say this. Now, if they got something that you want, bear it for a little bit. Get what you get and get the hell out of there. Know not to go back. You don't have to put up with people's shit. You don't owe nobody nothing. People want your money. They want your business, especially when you spending money. It's like a credit card. If you paying on your credit card and, sometimes if your limit is a little high and, your balance is high, sometimes they raise the limit on your card because they see you using the card, you paying on the card, you using the card. And I'm not talking about paying like $30. You paying $200 and $300 each while. They want to fuck with you. Why? Because they see payments being made. They want to make sure they can keep you here, keep you in this loop, whereas you constantly making payments. They want that because of the interest. So you sitting here and you trying to see what is really what. Man, you know what? You find out what is really what when you doing your shit. Like I said, if you owe some money, try to make big payments. That way that money can go on other shit. Like I said, I use my credit card and get points and shit like that to buy extra shit. Man, using a debit card, you don't get points, but your credit, you do, if you got the point reward system, man. Like I said, it all helps. This is a buyer's market. Pick the stuff that you are willing to buy. Pick the stuff that you are willing to wait for to, either go down in price, go on clearance or something like that. But those high ticket items that is not going to stick around, grab them up. Do we see any trouble bubbles hitting the store anytime soon? I haven't seen one at any store. The last thing I ever seen at the stores were, and if I could have found any more of the scrap irons, man, I would have picked up like 2 or 3 of them. Again, I look at other people's channels. Their channels are pretty good. But see, the thing is that I like to make sure I explain to people, this channel ain't everybody else's channel. This channel is a channel that I done, and this is what this channel is about. I enjoy this channel. I enjoy what this channel has to offer. It has a lot to offer to everybody. It's not some random shit about just toys and video games. We chop it up and talk about from relationships, the economy, conspiracy theories, just any damn thing. We just be in here talking about everything. And that's what the channel should be about. I talk about my childhood, swimming with crocodiles and shit like that. And people be like, oh, here you go with these lies. No, shit is real. You'd be surprised how real shit really is. You'd be surprised back in the day how shit really didn't care about you. Now, we do too much to motherfuckers. Now, we fuck with everything now. And it fucks back with us. Back then, you didn't fuck with it. It wouldn't fuck with it. It didn't care. It would be like, man, they ain't gonna say nothing. It can look right at you, be like, dog, I ain't saying nothing. Just do you. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna stay over here. You stay over there. Now, if you over there roasting alligator and shit like that, I want me a little bit of it too. Just leave it off to the side. Don't say shit. Leave some to the side and get your ass out of there. Dude, it was what it was. See, a lot of times people sit back and think that shit that you went through as a child, as you went through as a teenager or as an adult, didn't happen. It happened. It's just it never happened to them, and they don't understand how is it that you are so willing and able to talk about it and not be so scared about it because you done lived through that and you like shit that was what it was. Man, when I talk about toys and things like that, man, and, I talk about, being surrounded with some of your childhood and things like that, that wasn't the only thing that my childhood was surrounded with. It was surrounded with crazy ass friends, undiagnosed people. Man, back then there wasn't a such thing as a mental illness. It was, don't get me wrong, but your parents, boy, they'll beat your ass until you was normal. I'm serious, boy. Boy had a straight up mental problem. They whooped his ass. Boy, you swear he wasn't mental. The motherfucker a doctor now. I'm trying to figure that out. I was like, wait, hold on. He was talking to me that day. He said, man, look, I was at the doctor. And I said, wait, I know you. I said, no, I know you, right? He's like, yeah, them ass whoopings, boy, they do a lot. Boy, we was in there dying laughing. He said, man, I remember you went down that hill and bust your head and all the blood was all over you. Man, he said you had a stick stuck in your head. Man, shit was real. Man, please. Man, shit was real when we were little. Going down hills on fucking metal sleds and motherfuckers going up. The spikes are sharp on the end. The sled parts are so sharp, so if it flip, hit you, might cut your damn arm off. I'm serious. It was just that damn rough. But you know what? As a child and everything else, you didn't care. You know, you played with your toys. Y'all were roughhousing with the toys. The toys wasn't, so easily to break. Shit wasn't brittle. It was made of plastic. That real plastic. That stuff that you can actually say plastic. Just like cars back in the day were made of metal. Shit like that, metal. You see that and you be like, damn, they don't even make metal anymore, right? Because they don't. Ain't shit made of metal. All these cars now made of fiberglass damn near. And plastic and toilet paper, man. I'm serious. Cars now, boy, you take one hit and that's it. Back in the day, you hit a damn car, that motherfucker still be running like a tank. You have a little dent, the whole damn mountain that it hit be in two pieces, but the car's still running. Man, the cars took a licking and kept on ticking. See, now shit don't even do that no more. You sitting here, man, cars used to run for damn near life expectancy of a car was like 100,000 miles, right? Back in the day, you could get damn near 200,000-300,000 miles 200,000-300,000 miles off a car. Now, you barely lucky if you hit 100,000. They got so much of tricks and, every damn thing else. Cars were made to last back then. No, they not. You look at all of this stuff. I always wonder why they never dug up the ships that sank. Ships in the middle of the sea that sank. If you need metal, dig them motherfuckers out. But, people were like, well, they're contaminated. They have this. You don't know what the ship was carrying. It could have, certain type of bacterial infections and all that. Man, shit is real. Bro, it's real. Man, cover some of that buried ass treasure out there, man. There's so much of buried treasure. It's crazy. Man, please. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, it's a buyer's market with these toys. And once you start thinking about the toys and the stuff that you played with, you think about your past and your childhood. And all you can think about is how much of fun that you had. And you know what? Maybe you don't have these stores in your area, but you do have friends in those areas that you can ask to buy that stuff for you and send it to you. You just pay them. But, some people done burn bridges with people and where they can't ask them to send them shit because they done did so much of dodgy stuff. But see, people ain't gonna ride with you when you slimy and grimy. People ain't gonna deal with that shit. That's just my thought process, man. You could take it or leave it. You could leave it and take it. You can do whatever the hell you want to. But people are so quick to say what they ain't going. I ain't doing this, man. It ain't about that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Man, you know what? I'm gonna live my best life, man. That's all I could do. I don't got time for all that other shit, man. I just don't. I'm living my best damn life. But to later, fam, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.